Day Wawa. I do day Wawa. Dia boom boom. A day Wawa. I do day Wawa. Day to win. A day Wawa. A day will win. Day Wawa. Day Wawa, day Wawa, Wawa. I do day Wawa, day to day Wawa. I will do day Wawa, day win, day Wawa, day Wawa. Day Wawa. Day Wawa. Day to Wawa. A day Wawa. I do day Wawa. Day to a day Wawa to day Wawa and boom boom. Hey, day Wawa day to all day. To day Wawa day Wawa but they will win. They will win and they will Wawa. Okay. Well, I do it day Wawa. Do it day Wawa. Day Wawa. Day Wawa. Day Wawa. Wawa, they will win. They will win, and they will Wawa. Okay. Well, I do it. Wawa, do it. They Wawa.
What's up, everybody? It's Dad City, and we are back in action here with another chapter of The Rise of Little Flash. We are witnessing greatness in the making.
By the day, Wawa, the day, to day. Wawa, boom, boom. Day Wawa, day, win. Day Wawa, to the day. Day to Wawa, day all over the day Wawa, day Wawa. I do day Wawa, to your boom, boom, day Wawa. I do it, I do day, to it, I do day. Day, to a bone, day, to win. Day, I do Wawa. Day, day, Wawa. I do a Wawa, a bone, day. Wawa, day, wawa. I day, wawa, day, wawa. And day, wawa, he day, wawa, a out to a wawa. I will be a day, wawa. Out of a day, wawa. And to the day, I do win day. Do the wawa do it. Boom, boom, the day, wawa. I never do a warrior the day, to win, to the dun, to day. Wawa, papa, he did wawa, papa, ya, papa.
The first 1,000 days shape everything. Their brain, their body, their future. That's what Little Spoon is built for. A lifetime of healthy habits starts here. Little Spoon, built for you.
Oh, bye. Day, wawa. Day, wawa. And day, wawa. Boom, boom. Day, wawa. Day, win. And day, wawa. Day, wawa. Day, wawa. Day, wawa. Day, wawa. And day, wawa. Boom, boom. I do wawa. Day, win. Wawa. Dun. To a day, wawa. Do it, day, wawa, day. But the devil after the year, I do a wawa to a on to day, wawa, boom, day, wawa. Day Wawa day win day yeah day Wawa day I do Wawa do I do day day Wawa day Wawa day Wawa day Wawa boom day win day Wawa day I do a Wawa you win do I day win and give it a day Wawa. Papa. He did Wawa Papa. Day Wawa day. Wawa day Wawa day Wawa boom day win day Wawa day I do a Wawa you win do I win and give it a day Wawa Papa he take Wawa Papa day Wawa day win and they wawa a day wawa. I look at it that they go wawa to they win is they at the wawa. They wawa they will win. They do wawa. Boom. They wawa. If that they will win, that they are doing it every day, wawa. Do it, they wawa. Do it, wawa. They you do do wawa. Bông thì you win a day wawa they I do wawa. Yeah. But they are all but they will wawa they win. They will win a day. Yeah, I wawa the river bubble they win. Win day day wawa. They a wawa the beauty wawa they win beautifully a day wawa they actual wawa they win a day wawa. Activity I think you done at the wawa the wawa the to do activity to wawa to be at the wawa the when I day wawa to what did you take wawa to I a day wawa. I do a day on day to two. To I to papa day wawa. It day. To I papa. He day wawa papa ya papa. Day wawa day wawa and day do wawa day do wawa day wawa yeah boom day wawa day they were wawa they wawa they will win a day wawa they wawa day and they wawa they wawa and they will win. They will to be a day wawa activity. The wawa. Yeah. Alright. They wawa they will be and they wawa they wawa. They wawa they wawa ya papa they wawa papa ya papa.
So we're supposed to be doing a fun challenge with the girls, but it's a bit stuck at the gate. Yeah. they're not moving right now. Let me see if they let me see if I talk to them to the comm. Alright, they're literally not moving right now. They're supposed to be. You need to see like some kind of animal.
Live from Goose Park in Starkville, this is Mississippi State softball. Inspired. First pitch is just moments away. Now let's go live to the broadcast booth for Mississippi State softball.
Good afternoon and welcome into the Bulldog Student Sports
No, a
Network
lot of you
on
guys
their
have
field.
been
We're
asking
live from
for-
New
Wawa, boom, boom, today, Wawa, today, to win a day, Wawa, today, win a day, Wawa, day, Wawa, today, a day, Wawa, today, win a day, Wawa, to a day, Wawa, to the woo, to boom, boom, to a d, to a, to I, to go, Wawa, Wawa, to Wawa, 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 boom, boom, Wawa, boom, boom, Wawa. Wawa, Wawa. I pay day Wawa to day, do it all day, do it a day Wawa. Wawa day, do Wawa day will pay a win. Today will do a big day with a power today.
The only run you needed, right? But that zero was really important that we held Arkansas to, and that was a testament to how great the defense was yesterday. And I think you need to have really good pitching again if you're going to go out here and face Arkansas. So we talked about it. Really good hit the team. You had Arkansas shut out Auburn their first game of that series, and they went 8-6-8 with their hits in those games. And this is a team that's known for heavy hitting. So the way to limit that is good pitching, good defense. You look at what happened yesterday. Paige Gould, she tied Mississippi State's single season record, for shutouts in SEC play at 3. She gets one more by the end of the season, she'll be right there at the top of the list. And then only 2 hits she allowed yesterday. So 2 hits, no runs, and you got to play great defense. Now, you had error yesterday, but it really didn't matter at the end of the day. It was kind of negligible what happened. And honestly, Ty, I really didn't even notice it when it happened. It was just kind of it just happened. You're like, all right, roll it off the back and let's keep playing defense like we normally do. Keep playing great defense. Show up offensively as well. We'll talk a little bit about that. I'd love to hear what you
whoa, Wawa, Wawa,
pass ball in
Bye-bye.
St. Let's 8 on base.
Wawa.
Arkansas played well defensively too, and Wawa.
Yeah. Wawa. Whoa. Today, on Hawaii, really, today, to Wawa, boom, boom, today,
National anthem about to be played here in Starkville. Pre-game and first pitch coming in about 10 minutes here in Starkville between number 13 State and number 8 Arkansas. Back in just a moment.
Trey Willis, shortstop. Marshall Jones, first baseman. Alex Philbin, center fielder. Hi, I'm Tim from Ceasefire. Am I in the right place? It always pays to have the right players on your team. That's why Ceasefire gives you fiber-fast home internet, nationwide 5G wireless, and best-in-class business solutions, all backed by local 24/7 support. Ceasefire, customer-inspired. What a matchup we've got, folks. Just non-stop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. Jake Mangum here. When I'm at the shop, I'm always looking for an edge. So when I'm shopping for auto insurance, I'm always looking to save.
Oh, baby.
They're always finding ways to save money, like a 7% discount when you sign
Oh, man.
Go to msfbins.com and discover how much you can save on auto insurance. Or find a local agent and get started today. Go with the home team. Go with Farm Bureau Insurance.
Well, dog fans, are you looking for the perfect weekend getaway? Look no further. Pearl River Resort in Choctaw, Mississippi offers the experience of a lifetime. World-class entertainment, unique shopping, and the ultimate in fine dining. And if that's not enough, hit the links at the World Complete your stay in a luxurious relaxation spa. Your exhilarating weekend awaits only at Pearl River Resort, where you'll be at the center of it all. Must be
We're here for game 2 against Arkansas, Coach. It's kind of an important day today. Can you kind of explain what today is going to mean and probably the rest of the series as well?
Yeah, big day for us. Obviously means a little bit more today. It is the All for Alex SEC Goes Teal Day, which means that the entire conference and also some teams outside the SEC are all wearing teal in honor of former Mississippi State Bulldog Alex Wilcox, who passed away from ovarian cancer in 2018. So we all joined together after her passing to create this day as, one, to remember Alex, but two, really just to raise awareness for ovarian cancer. It's something that just hits close to home to not just Mississippi State, LSU as well, and using our platforms to help spread awareness of the disease and really help, especially young females, catch the symptoms early. I think it's something that we're very passionate about, and that we're just really thankful of everyone getting on board and helping us to continue to share our message and the symptoms and everything that we do all throughout today.
Well, today's going to be a little bit different of a game 2 than what you're used to. You usually go out here and win these game 2s, but there's
what?
past you before you get to these game 2s. But that was not the deal for yesterday. You won that game 1, and now you're here for game 2, looking for a victory. Today, if you win, it would win the series. How do you go out there and ensure that your players, it doesn't get to your heads to kind of play calm, cool, and collected?
Yeah, I mean, it's really just taking it one at-bat at a time, one inning at a time, and knowing that we just have to continue to play Mississippi State softball and focus on what we can control and not look too far in advance towards the outcome or a series win, whatever it might be. That's, I think, when people tighten up or get stressed, and we have to bring our own energy, our momentum, and really do all we can to just take it one pitch at a time and play Mississippi State softball.
We have Alyssa Fairclough kind of warming up. She's been the 1-2 punch with Paige Gould this season. That's what it's kind of looked like. What's going to be your approach offensively, and what does she need to do to find success today against Arkansas?
Yeah, I think it's both really evenly matched. They've got 3 strong arms that we expect to see throughout the weekend too. So just going out there and trying to get us back in the dugout as fast as we can, playing really good defense behind Alyssa. We know she's going to compete and she's going to go right at hitters, and we have to be able to make our adjustments in the box no matter who we see out of their side, because they've got 2 more arms that we could see starting today that are both very good.
So offensively, hit way better than Arkansas yesterday. You got people on base. How do we ensure that we get more runs scored today and kind of play some Mississippi State offense?
One of the messages in pregame was just to not take the middle innings for granted, and we had some opportunities to kind of blow open that game yesterday that got past us. So trying to really stay locked into the game plan in the middle of the game, not just early and late, and I think that's something that hopefully we see show up for us in game 2 here today.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Health safe.
As well, she's fired up. Yesterday, trying to take it one pitch at a time, one inning at a time. Going to be big for Mississippi State today. Big ball game. You're trying to take a series of the first 2. Big contest for the Bulldogs today.
You can't let confidence or arrogance seep through your body, Ty, when you go out here and play against Arkansas. This is a team that's ready to win these game 2 in conference play. So that's why I mentioned it. Hey, how are you going to go out there and say, look, we got to play calm, cool, and collected, play some Mississippi State softball, and go out here and take care of business and win this series against Arkansas? It'd be a really big series win for Mississippi State, and I'm hoping they get out there and do just that.
Well, let's get to the starting lineups for today's ball game. You got Alumni Day here in Starkville. Those members of the previous Bulldog programs were just recognized a little bit ago, and obviously got offer out this weekend, and an opportunity for the Bulldogs to win game 2 and win the series. Here is the starting lineup for the Razorbacks of Arkansas. Same as yesterday, but I'll read through for you. Starting in center field and batting first, the senior Reagan Johnson, now with a .359 average. And then in the fifth spot, going to be the designated player for the ball game, the freshman sensation Ridley Bain, with a .410 batting average. Ella
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi in Game 2 of this crucial series between Arkansas and Mississippi State. It's also a special day around the league as every team is incorporating teal or teal accents in their uniforms. Today is the All for Alex weekend, which we'll tell you more about throughout the pace of this broadcast. But Maddie, let's get right into the preview. Last night we had an old-fashioned pitchers duel. State won 1-0. What's important today for both these teams?
Really going forward today and tomorrow, it's going to be able to capitalize on opportunities when they're given to you. And, you know, we're going to see great pitching from both teams as we continue the weekend. So when they get runners on base, they have to find a way to score them.
Well, that was a key storyline last night. Both pitchers were terrific.
They really did. And both pitchers have a little spin. And so when you are a hitter facing those type of pitchers, you just have to find a way.
Finally, in the bottom of the fifth, Mississippi State got something brewing. This was a key hit right here. Morgan Styles, capper, two-bagger, and you see Sells at third, and then a couple pitches later, Sells with a heck of a slide. She scores on the pass ball, and that would be the only run of the game.
Yeah, but that was the only run of the game. I mean, that was an opportunity that Mississippi State capitalized on, and I think there were a lot of runners left on base yesterday. And so we're looking going forward, looking to see both teams capitalize on that.
Yeah, you can see Arkansas 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. State just 2 for 11 with runners on base. It is Alyssa Faircloth getting the start in the circle for Mississippi State. What a first year she has had in Starkville. In fact, she was the fastest Bulldog to ever get 100 strikeouts in a season. She only needed 55 2/3 innings, and those are some impressive numbers right there.
Yeah, they really are, and she's been lights out for Mississippi State this year, along with Peja Gould. Kind of a 1-2 punch there. But Alyssa Faircloth, I mean, she's a bit more firm, and we're going to see some curve and a lethal off speed.
The lineup that she will face will have Reagan Johnson leading off. This is a dynamic Arkansas offense, but Gould kept them in check last night. Look at that, just 2 for 22 at the plate. And it was only 2 hits, as I mentioned, and that was Bain and Kennedy that got those 2 hits.
Yeah, that was certainly a bit uncharacteristic from what we're used to seeing with that Arkansas lineup. You know, they don't really have any holes in their lineup, and so Gould keeping them at bay like that is incredible for Gould.
So the stage is set. We're ready for game 2 of this top 15 face-off between number 6 Arkansas, number 15 Mississippi State. A little bit bigger crowd here today. Faircloth facing Johnson. And away we go. First pitch is low. 1-0 the count. Anthony Small is our home plate umpire here today. Anthony Williams is at first. And then Ronald White, who was behind the plate last night, he'll be our third base umpire.
Hey.
Faircloth trying to continue what Gould did last night. Boy, Peja was terrific. Her 11th complete game of the year, her 8th shutout already.
Yeah, she really was terrific, and especially Faircloth trying to continue that today, and Gould just really keeping the hitters off balance, and not many adjustments were made yesterday with the Arkansas lineup, and so I think going forward today, understanding, you know, who you're going to see. If you're Arkansas, you know, they obviously probably knew that they were going to see Faircloth today, so time to prepare for that.
There's a strike call. That'll even the count at 2-2. Yeah, last night, Gould was filthy, and I'm telling you what, Faircloth has been fantastic as well this year. The left-hander making her 26th appearance, her 15th start. The umpires in the stands felt that might have been strike 3.
Getting started early today.
It It'll be an animated crowd to say the least. Last night, Johnson 0 for 3. Very rare for her. Stays alive. See the Bulldogs wearing teal, incorporating that in their uniform. Arkansas warmed up today with teal All for Alex t-shirts. One slap foul. Really a neat deal that all 15 schools that play softball here in the conference join together to wear teal, or at least teal accents.
Yeah, it is a really cool deal, and I know we're going to talk about it a lot on the broadcast today, but it is just a meaningful day throughout the SEC and just throughout softball.
Hey,
Good start for
what?
Yeah, great start for Alyssa Fairclough there, just on the outside corner, a curve there, just really painting the corners there.
So here's Bain. Brenlin Bain had one of the hits last night. Now exactly 100 at-bats on the season. Brenlin hitting .410, on-base percentage of .550. She's already walked 30 times this year. Obviously a very patient approach at the plate.
Oh, for sure. And in this league, you have to have a patient approach like that.
When you see Fairclough out there, and you've seen her a couple times already this year, Maddie, what impresses you the most?
The way that she gets ahead in counts. I know that she's behind in the count right now, but really throughout the year, we've seen her consistently just go right at hitters and get ahead in counts, and I think that is really important. Whether you're the hitter, you want to try and dominate the at-bat there against the pitcher, but Fairclough does a really great job of being confident and owning the circle, which is facing the hitter.
3-1 the count. Got to be careful with Bain with a hitter's count. She's got a lot of pop.
There's
strike 2 call.
There
you see what Fairclough has done coming into this weekend. You see 5th nationally in strikeouts. Talk about a smooth transition from the Sun Belt to the SEC. Alyssa Fairclough, the former Troy Trojan, now a Mississippi State Bulldog, looking to strike out the first 2 batters that she faces this afternoon, and she just about did that. That's ball 4. And Bain with a good eye will trot down to first.
We talked about Bain being patient there. Early in the at-bat there, she's just a patient hitter. And that pitch was right on the plate.
Yeah, that was
interesting there.
Maybe we'll have a tighter strike zone here tonight, this afternoon, I should say, for game 2 of this 3-game set. Here's Ella McDowell. McDowell hitting third, playing third. This batting order, by the way, for Courtney Deifel, the exact same order that we saw last night in game 1. This is an Arkansas offense that has really had a terrific year. That's what was so impressive last night for Gould.
It really was impressive for Gould to be able to do that against a lineup like Arkansas.
Numerous categories entering this weekend nationally. 6th in batting average, 6th in runs per game, 4th in on-base percentage. And McDowell sends one straight up the elevator shaft. And that is Rivera taking care of her for the second out.
I really think there, she just got her to miss hit that ball, and it was a little bit, a tiny bit off speed is what it looked like, and so I think she just was out in front of it early and got under it.
So Bain at first now with 2 outs. And here is Kennedy.
Hey, all right.
Dakota Kennedy, the cleanup hitter. And senior already with 9 doubles this year. That's helped her to that 356 batting average.
Yeah, fine. Wow.
She's got a triple and 13 home runs. She's also scored 43 runs. And there you see what Kennedy has done, breaking down the season.
Hey, Dave, 1-1, get through.
You saw there the first 9 games, kind of split it up into 4 segments. Then what she did the next 13, look at what she's done though in the last 8 games.
Yeah, I mean, she's really on fire in the last 8 games. This last stand.
Hey, wow, get through.
Hitting over 500 against this SEC pitching that she faces in this league. She's got a 2-2 count against Fairclough.
Hey,
She's got to guard the plate.
fine.
Hey, yeah,
hey,
take care of Kennedy.
hey,
We come back, we'll check out the Bulldogs. Brandon Burns, tell you who they will face in the circle. There isn't one thing that makes the SEC special. There are a million different things. The students, the legends, the fans, the passions, the traditions. And when it all comes together, it just means more.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check my outfit before meeting my girlfriend's family. Yeah. So check Allstate first, and you can save hundreds.
Ready to take the next step toward better mental health? At Gulfport Behavioral Health System, we offer supportive outpatient services for adults and adolescents, allowing patients to continue the road to recovery while fulfilling responsibilities at home, school, and in the community. Our evidence-based treatment methods help teach new coping and stress management skills that can help patients navigate life's challenges. We're here for you 24/7. For a confidential assessment, call 800-831-1700 or visit gulfportbehavioral.com to learn more.
That was something that no one had ever seen before.
Burnham gets the start here in game 2 of this series for Courtney Deifold. She is a sophomore from Eugene, Oregon. Boy, she has had herself a nice season, 8-3 record-wise. She also has a couple saves.
Yeah, and I think from Peyton Burnham today, we're really going to see a lot of that north-south movement, and she throws in the upper 60s, and her off-speed can be lethal when she throws it in any count, and so as a hitter facing her, you have to be ready for it at any moment.
And the batting order that Peyton Burnham will face, that Samantha Ricketts turned in. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Here's Kiara Sells swinging at the first pitch, popped it up in foul territory and in and out of the glove of McDowell.
Yeah, and that looked like one of those little communication errors there. And especially just already in the bottom of the first inning, you want to keep those to a minimum because that's really just giving another free life to Kiara Sells here, who is a really great hitter.
Yeah, really great. See Sells, Stiles, and Carter, the top 3. And the Bulldogs left 8 on base last night. Thankfully for Mississippi State fans, that pass ball that Sells scored on, the only run of the game. You talk about a old-fashioned pitcher's duel. That's what we had last night. Very quick game as well.
Yeah. I know. I feel like I looked up and it was already the 6th inning, and I was like, "Whoa!"
I know. Yeah. And really, talking with some of the MSU coaches afterwards, I think it was like maybe an hour 45, and it probably would have been closer to an hour 30 if Ronald White. We had the injury to now today's third base umpire, Ronald White. 2-2 the count to Sells, starting in the leadoff spot for the 9th straight game. Stiles led off all the other games for Mississippi State. That's ripped foul. But Sells with some pop at the top.
She's been so consistent at the top of the order over the last, 7 games coming in to this series, and then last night as well. Since moving to the leadoff spot, she's hitting over 470 and an OPS over 1,500.
Yeah, that's impressive, especially to move to a leadoff spot where you've never been before.
I think Samantha Ricketts likes the fact also for the season she has reached safely in 60% of her leadoff opportunities. And right on cue, she leads off the bottom of the first and reaches base on a walk by Burnham.
Yeah, that was a really good at bat by Kiara Sells, and she's a hitter that she'll take her walks when they're given to her, and she's a patient hitter.
So here's Morgan Stiles. We saw in the open she had a key double in that 5th inning for the Bulldogs last night to put 2 runners in scoring position. Hitting right at 350. Bulldogs had only 5 hits last night, so it's not like they tore up at the plate as well. Robin Heron was terrific. Timmerman came in and pitched really well in relief for Courtney Geifel.
She did, and as a freshman and pitching in the SEC, that's impressive.
A grounder to short. Riho to Davison. The relay is in time. A 6-4-3 double play. Check that. The runner is safe at second.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if Arkansas tried to review this. It doesn't look like they are at the moment.
Yep, she was safe.
Yeah.
So, Stiles, very unusual, 6-4-3 on the putout, but it was not a double play. Sells is the runner in scoring position, 1 out for Anna Carter. Carter's had a nice first season. The transfer from Southern Illinois. 14 walks already this year. That's why her on-base percentage is just south of 400 at 390. Reagan Johnson makes the catch. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
I think you can already kind of tell a little bit that this may be a game that has a tighter strike zone. And so as a hitter, you have to keep that in your mind, what the umpire zone is in this game and not swing out of it.
That's a good point. There's a strike call, different umpire than the previous game, and so everybody, I guess, has basically the same strike zone.
Sometimes they can teeter a little bit.
They can teeter, though. That's a good way of, it's a good word to use.
It's one of those things, a game within the game, and you have to learn it early in the game and not be sitting in the 6th inning still complaining about a strike zone, especially if you knew it's been like that from the get-go.
Barbary, what a career she has had at Mississippi State. Every year she just gets better. In fact, she enters this weekend top 10 in program history in both doubles and home runs. Grounder to the right side. That's Davison taking care of Barbary. And the Bulldogs strand a runner in scoring position. No score after 1 inning on a Saturday afternoon here on the SEC Network.
As a director, I like to be in control, but plaques from psoriasis kept getting in the way. Now with Bimsalix, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Bimsalix targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation.
Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to say I'm back to clearer skin with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx, also approved
Damn,
for
wow,
psoriasis and HS.
wow.
For over 60 years, Get Those Brim Arborol has kept cars clean. From one generation to the next. Arborol, trusted for over 60 years.
Courtney Deifel, look what she has done. 5 40-plus win seasons. She's got some regular season and tournament titles as well. Looking for 9 straight NCAA tournament appearances. They've hosted 3 of the 4 super regionals that they've been a part of as well. A nice run for Courtney Deifel at Arkansas. Looking to try to take it one step further, though. Looking for that first Women's College World Series appearance.
Yeah, I mean, she's been impressive just year after year, improving this Arkansas program. And just going forward with that goal of making it to the College World Series, because they've been on the cusp almost every single year the past few.
She really likes the business-like approach to what her team does this year. How they show up every day. They want to be great. And Courtney Deifel was telling us there's nothing better than having a talented team that leans into the hard and wants to be great. This time it's fair ball. Bell to start the top of the second.
Yeah, we saw Bell there with some big swings and fair ball taking the championship there and throwing some off speed in there. Just keeping it on the outside corner away from Bell.
Here's Riho, the shortstop. Riho went 0 for 2 with a walk last night. That was one of the 2 walks that Gould gave up. Did she commit? No, she did not.
Yeah, with replay there, it kind of looks like she did a little bit, but that's one of those things, an opportunity, you know.
Now 1-2, Riho in the air into short center field. Tatum Silva, who got the start today, makes the catch for the second out.
A big thing to note already with Faircloth early in this game, you know, the swings that happen on balls, there are a lot of missed hits, and so I think that's a nod to the spin that Faircloth has and how she keeps the hitters off balance.
I think that was a key last night for Gould as well. She did not allow Arkansas to hit that sweet spot in that bat. I don't think they ever did connect.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, Gould is that type of pitcher. She relies on spin a lot more than speed, and it's a lot harder to hit spin than it is speed, which I think is why these pitchers from the Mississippi State pitching staff are so successful.
Michael, at the plate, you saw her numbers on the season, very impressive. Plus, she's had an on-base percentage starting the day at 480. 480 for the number 7 hitter in the lineup. These Arkansas hitters have some video-like numbers.
Hey,
there's a strike call. If we were playing a video game right now, you've got Wyckoff having to guard the dish. She's got a 1-2 count. Look at that offense, what they've done. Faircloth seeing if Kaylee wanted to do a little fishing. Look at the number of players above 300. The entire batting order, they don't have anybody hitting under 300. 11 total on the team.
And being this deep in SEC play, that is a number. It'll make you look at it twice.
Well, the sample size is so large.
Yeah.
It's not like this is early on in the year.
Right.
And especially facing the pitching in this league. Mike Goff.
Hey,
Lazy fly ball to center field. Silva. And the top of the second. The Bulldogs will have Ernsted, Bernardini, and Rivera come to the plate when we come back.
I'm about Papa. You're one, two, three, yeah.
There's volunteer you won't find anywhere else, and it's for life.
Papa.
Big time SEC experience in a small town y'all are gonna love. Connecting hundreds of thousands of Bulldogs across the globe.
Preparing to be leaders in cybersecurity, meteorology, interior design, healthcare, and so much more. One visit is all it takes. Just come for a day and you'll be a Bulldog for life. Change your life. Change the world.
The Evergreens family vacation started with Expedia. Dad knew his crew needed peace and quiet, so he booked a vacation home big enough for everyone. Great, right? Nice job, Dad. Expedia, the one place you go to go places. With long-lasting battery life on the Dell PC, you have all the power you need for whatever the day and night brings.
Here in Starkville, Samantha Ricketts will have her and what a job she has done in her time here in Starkville. 7 seasons as the head coach. Of course, she was a long-time assistant coach. And last night was her 52nd win against a ranked opponent. And check this one out. I'll take that one step further. She's got 32 of the 52 since 2024.
Yeah, and that really just shows what Coach Ricketts has done with this program, just getting better year after year, and putting this program on the national stage, being a national contender, and staying in the rankings this entire year. I don't know that that's ever been done before in Mississippi State history.
Paige Ernstest will lead things off, followed by Morgan Bernardini, and then Des Rivera. And if any of those reach, we'll see Tatum Silva come to the plate. You played, obviously, for Coach Ricketts, Maddie, and just a couple years removed. What stands out when you look at Ricketts as a head coach?
I think really just how much she cares for players and invests in them, and knowing that, they're not just robots on a softball field, but they're people too. And just really, she hones in on the message that you get to be here. You chose to be here, so don't forget that. It's a grind, but it's also a joy.
Yeah, she kind of touched on a little bit of that to us in our call this week, and how to find that balance. And it's tough because you're playing every week. And there's one out. She talked about one of the keys, though. Even though they're facing everybody, seems like with a top 20 RPI, they have high character ladies. It's a fun group, and they have joy playing together, so they kind of lean on that. And I know you felt that in your time here in Starkville.
Yeah, you're with each other every single day, and I think, talking with her earlier this week, she talked a lot about going forward, reminding them that you chose to be here, you get to be here, so take joy in that. And it can be grueling. Just day after day, you can kind of get in a rut. But understanding it's a great opportunity.
Fly ball to left. It is playable near the track, and making the catch is Kennedy for the second out. That takes care of Bernardini.
Number
23, Des Rivera.
I think most balls that we've seen in this game so far have been pop-ups. So
what's happening?
Obviously they're all trying to get under the ball, and so making an adjustment, just going forward, try to get something on the ground, get it out of the air, make the defense work on both teams.
Whoa. Hey. Whoa.
Des Rivera with 2 outs and nobody on. Was an Iowa Hawkeye last year. There's a swing and a miss. Outside of that leadoff walk to Sells, Peyton Burnham has been getting it done.
Yeah, she has.
Opposite field flyouts. So 3 straight flyouts to end the bottom of the second. We got a special guest joining us when we come back.
Oh, God. Hey,
Ready to take the next step toward better mental health? At Gulfport Behavioral Health System, we offer supportive outpatient services for adults and adolescents, allowing patients to continue the road to recovery while fulfilling responsibilities at home, school, and in the community. Our evidence-based treatment methods help teach new coping and stress management skills that can help patients navigate life's challenges. We're here for you 24/7. For a confidential assessment, call 800-831-1700 or visit gulfportbehavioral.com to learn more.
With psoriasis, how to hide my plaques was kind of my theme song. Now with Bimzelx, I'm back to clearer skin.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation.
Most people got 100% clear skin. Some after the first dose.
Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine implanted, before starting get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to say I'm back to clearer skin with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx, also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
Sure, there's places Taco Bell's crispy chicken nuggets haven't been, but now the inside of the Crunchwrap Slider isn't one of them. The new crispy chicken Crunchwrap Slider, creamy chipotle or jalapeno honey mustard inside. Some brand new classic, only at Taco Bell.
Back here in Starkville as we head to the top of the third, we're still scoreless in game 2 of this 3-game series. Right now, let's head back to the booth alongside Maddie and I. We got the young lady that threw out the first pitch, Carter Spexar. Welcome to the booth, and nice job on the first pitch. This is obviously a very special weekend for you. You were very tight with Alex.
Yes, we were. This is a great weekend to come back, be back in Starkville for a little bit.
First pitch. That's out of play. 0-1 the count. To Miller. It's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters facing here in the top of the third.
I should have talked to you a little bit about it. Just being back in Starkville this weekend, you know, it may have been a while, but what does it mean for you to be back here, and especially for Alex, and also alumni weekend?
Yeah, I would say this is definitely where my roots are. I'm currently working in College Station over at Texas A&M, so always bringing that Bulldog mentality to everything that I do, but it's really special to get to come back. I think this was one of the reasons that I'm proud to be a Mississippi State alumni, is the legacy that Alex left for all of the SEC, but I got a chance actually to talk to the Texas A&M girls this week because that's a part of the group that I advise, and I told them the best thing about Alex was just how joyful she was, and every day she showed up with a smile, and she was amazing, but she's no different than anyone else.
You see the replay of this catch by Schaefer. That was one thing that Coach Ricketts was talking about. Is something I didn't realize. Before she was diagnosed, she was a 5-star.
Oh, she was incredible even when she was sick.
Yeah. And how she you talked about how she just continued to battle, and she always had a smile, you know, and she's getting sick. She's throwing up sometimes, Coach would say, and yet still had joy.
Yeah.
I mean, I got goosebumps just talking about it now.
No, she makes me emotional to think about the kind of person that she was. I really try to live my life that way. You know, things can get heavy in our lives, and it's a gentle reminder sometimes that life is short, but that you always have your reasons to fight and to keep going, and she's definitely a big reason for me, and I'm proud that I got to know her.
Yeah, it's a special picture right there that everyone just saw. Here's Davison, the number 9 hitter, with Reagan Johnson on deck.
And you know, Carter, I think something that I really appreciate about you, just seeing you live your life now, you know, through social media, of course, just seeing what you're doing there. But you can tell that you still carry her spirit with you. And even when I played with you here at Mississippi State, you really tried to carry her spirit on and make sure all the players knew about Alex, knew what she stood for, knew the type of person she was. Yeah. And you could see that in how you live your life and played every day.
That means a lot to me, Maddie. Thank you. I'm trying not to cry on the camera.
That won't make you cry.
Thank you. She definitely hollowed a piece of my heart out that, you know, that's what I kind of say about grief is it cuts you deep and, you know, you never really fill that back up. You just learn to live with that hole that you always have. So it was really special to get a year with her. And Gracie's actually here this weekend, the other girl in this photo.
It's the third strikeout for Faircloth, and Maddie, she's got a K in every inning so far.
Yeah, she does. And Faircloth, like I talked about, she's going to use her off speed at any point. And so Arkansas, if you're a hitter on Arkansas, you have to be ready for that.
Also, I think I'd be remiss to say how proud this team makes me to be a Mississippi State alumni. They've done some amazing things this year, and their SEC play is off to a hot start. Hey. They visit my Aggies this weekend too, so I'm excited to watch these two series in person for once.
Well, Coach Ricketts was telling Maddie and I earlier this week, I mean, that's, you guys helped lay the foundation, you and Maddie and even the players before. Even the players before you guys.
Hey. You know, they're an incredible group. It's been really fun to watch the pitcher duel that they've got. I feel like we're always in a pitcher's duel, and this is a hitter's game, college softball is, so it's been really fun.
Reagan Johnson with an 0-2 count. Got to guard the dish. And it's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning.
For the thinkers and the doers, for old friends, Coca-Cola, for everyone.
Ready to take the next step toward better mental health? At Gulfport Behavioral Health System, we offer supportive outpatient services for adults and adolescents, allowing patients to continue the road to recovery while fulfilling responsibilities at home, school, and in the community. Our evidence-based treatment methods help teach new coping and stress management skills that can help patients navigate life's challenges. We're here for you 24/7. For a confidential assessment, call 800-831-1700 or visit gulfportbehavioral.com to learn more.
Zaxby's just dropped dry rubs, and they're not playing. They've got zesty lemon pepper, savory garlic parm, and spicy Nashville hot. Hey, other chicken chains, this is called seasoning. Take notes. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Sure, there's places Taco Bell's crispy chicken nuggets haven't been, but now the inside of a Crunchwrap slider isn't one of them. The new crispy chicken Crunchwrap slider with creamy chipotle or jalapeno honey mustard inside. A brand new classic, only at Taco Bell.
My message would be just to keep fighting and just keep pushing every single day. Don't let anything slow you down, and whether it's cancer or just some kind of disease, just don't let anything slow you down, and just have a great life that you plan to have, and don't let anything stop you from that.
All for Alex weekend. Always a special weekend. All 15 SEC schools that play softball are all joining together, bringing awareness to ovarian cancer. And they've got quite a captain, if you will, with Alex Wilcox leading the way. Boy, that fight, and you just heard it from Carter, a teammate of yours and of Alex. Back in the day here at Mississippi State, kind of really cuts right to the heart.
Yeah, for sure. And Alex was a special lady, and just, you know, I played with her sister Cassidy, and knowing her family, you know, her dad has kind of said, if they can just save one more young lady's life with Alex's story, it'll all be worth it. And so it's something that, you know, you never want to happen to anyone, especially as a family member if you're the Wilcox family. But continuing to carry her message forward, it just means everything.
Diagnosed in 2018, still battled through that whole season with, as Carter mentioned, a smile on her face, and then ultimately lost her battle that summer. There is a liner slicing foul. Down into the left field corner by Tatum Silva. It's Silva, Schaefer, and Sells. Sounds like a law firm. Silva, Schaefer, and Sells. The three to face here against Burnham. That's 8, 9, and 1. Bulldogs are only one base runner. That was a Sells walk to start off the bottom of the first. I think it's neat also that all the schools are behind it.
For sure. It's definitely not something that is easy to come by, especially being in the SEC, but that's just the type of person and player that Alex was. Just and with the Go Teal Foundation, started by Beth Torina, just getting that together. Her mom fought ovarian cancer, but it's just a special cause this weekend, and it's awesome to see the SEC come together like this.
Alex, the only MSU jersey ever to be retired. Tatum fighting hard at the plate, and you talked about Beth Torina, the LSU head coach. Her mom, Betty Dieter, 13-year survivor. And her, Coach Torina, and of course Coach Ricketts, really leading the way. To the right side. No problem for Davison, and there is one out here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, it's a great job by Burnham there to just battle through that at bat against Silva. And Silva fouled off a lot of pitches to the left side primarily, but going inside on there, that last pitch and getting her to roll over to the right side was huge for Burnham.
Here's Gabby Schaefer, the freshman second baseman.
0 for 2
last night at the plate. Romero started, then Schaefer came in, pinch hit for her, and then stayed in and played the rest of the game at second. And just to maybe put a bow, at least for now, at this part of the broadcast on the All for Alex, even Courtney Deifel talked about it in our visit with her this week's call with the longtime Arkansas head coach. And she talked about her grandmother battling cancer back when she was a star catcher for Cal back in college. Cancer really does affect just about everybody, doesn't it, in one way or another?
In one way or another, and it's terrible when you hear of someone that's going through it, and if you know someone personally.
Right now, Deifel's pitcher, Burnham, has a 3-2 count on Schaefer with Sells on deck. Still no score here in the bottom of the third. And Schaefer will flare out
Job by Gabby Schaefer there, just going a little bit off with it. And what I like about this is immediately when she sees that Johnson misses it, she's taking off the second, and that's why she's in there safely. I do think that Wyckoff did a great job of backing up Johnson, and that's what you're supposed to do as an outfield, you know, have each other's backs, and so she didn't just leave her hanging there, which, I mean, that could have also ended in another situation where you have Schaefer at third, so.
No doubt about that. And that for Schaefer, her third double of the season. So the Bulldogs, for the second time in 3 innings, have a runner in scoring position. Sells made it to second back in the bottom of the first after walking. With one out. But Burnham was able to get a fly out and a ground out to end the inning. Called strike there. 0-2 the count. Sells. It's that one way out of play down the left field line. Hitting .419 this year with runners in scoring position. And this time, Greenhill makes the catch. And they'll double up Schaefer. So an inning-ending double play.
Here, I think that's one of those. Kind of lost her footing there, but able to get the double play.
famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
What they did to you, baby, it's not right to our family.
Rated R, exclusively at AMC Theaters. Oh, more cheese? The Applebee's OM Cheeseburger is back, now with more cheese. Our juicy bacon cheeseburger served on a sizzling skillet of cheese. Too much cheese? Never. The OM Cheeseburger for $11.99, only at Applebee's.
There's Raylan Chafin, some of her magical moments a year ago in the maroon and white. And she is back here on Alumni Weekend. Very emotional day for all of the MSU alumni. We'll talk to Raylan in just a moment. No score here in the top of the fourth. There you see Raylan Chafin, the former All-SEC, All-Everything pitcher here at Mississippi State, joining Maddie and me. Those numbers, this is what a year it was last year. And I know it's very special to come back, especially on this kind of weekend.
Of course, it's so good to be back.
In the short left field. No problem, and that takes care of Bain for the first out. Styles making the catch. Talk a little bit about, obviously you didn't play with Alex, but you've heard the stories, not only last year playing here, but now this weekend as well. Kind of talk about how you connected with Alex Wilcox and her story.
Oh yeah, I mean, I 100% connect. I mean, last year was a really tough year for me, just finding out about my diagnosis as well. But the staff, I mean, Ricketts, T-Brat, Taryn, Zach, everybody, they're just so good. They made it such a smooth process. So when I left and came back, it was like, you know, I never left. But just seeing how much they carry on Alex's tradition, too, it's just so amazing.
Yeah, you know, Raylan, you only had a year here, but what a spectacular year it was. And I must say, I loved watching you play while you were here. So just talk a little bit about what it means to be a Bulldog now as an alumni, and then just your time here at Mississippi State.
It's so cool to come back and you know, people who watched me play last year, like, hey, I remember you, how you doing? I saw you got married. And so it's like, for me, I thought once I left, for a lot of people, it's like, okay, who's next? But they really do remember you. And so that's why it's so special to come back and just, you know, remember all those memories we had with everybody.
Fly ball by McDowell into left center field, drifting over to Carmadini. There's two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. What do you think about this year's edition? How about the pitchers in the circle? It was all Raylan Chafin, a lot. Heavy lifting last year. Taryn McKinney's can kind of spread the sugar around this year.
Yeah, I told Coach T yesterday when I saw her, I'm like, holy cow, those pitchers are fun to watch. And I truly mean it. I mean, it's every game. Obviously, maybe a pitcher, I just love watching all their pitches, how they change speeds, how they're having fun out there. It's really, really cool to watch.
And you see your former boss, pitching coach, Coach T, as you guys call her. 2 outs, nobody on for Dakota Kennedy. Grounded out to end the first.
You know, Raylan, I just want to talk a little bit of game here right now, but if you were a pitcher right now facing this Arkansas lineup, and obviously Mississippi State's been successful so far in this weekend, but what would you do as a pitcher?
I mean, y'all know I would go with my changeup majority of the time, and Coach T loved that too. But yeah, just keeping them off balance, honestly, is the way to go. They're a really good offensively, you know, dominant team. So, like I said, I would just keep them off balance with the changeup, and then do some stuff in there to change their eyes.
2-1 count to Kennedy. It's now 3-1. Fairclough needs to be careful with Kennedy. Got some terrific numbers this year. She's got a lot of pop as well. 13 home runs. She also has 9 doubles and a triple. Slugging percentage is just south of 800. Pulls that string. I've seen that before.
That was a great pitch. That was dirty.
Good crowd, and you can hear it. Urging Fairclough.
Hey, what?
And there is ball 4 as Kennedy now at first with 2 outs, and that's the second walk for Faircloth. Those are the only 2 that have reached so far. Talk about, obviously, you made a smooth transition to your first year here at Mississippi State. You made it a lot easier than what it is normally. But look at these 3, all these 3 pitchers with Faircloth. We saw Gould last night, of course, Amon as well. All mid-major teams last year, and they have just excelled. I mean, they have blossomed this year.
100%, and I think a lot of that, I mean, kudos to all the pitchers, but Coach T plays such a big role in that, 100%. I mean, I know for me, it's super scary coming into a new school, especially like Peja, when you're coming in for your last year. It can be really scary. But Coach T was great with that transition.
Stolen base by Kennedy on a bang-bang play at second.
Yeah, I think Abby Schaefer did a really good job of picking this ball, but one thing you want to see once she picks it is just go directly to the tag. She had to come up a little bit, which I think is why she was able to get her hand in there.
Kennedy now 9 for 9 in stolen bases this year. You see Samantha Ricketts.
What?
And some mic issues with Anthony Williams.
I guess a little fun question for you. Have you participated in the Alumni Crawfish Boil today?
I did. I was just out there. Oh my gosh, what a view to see the whole field like that. I'm only ever used to seeing it from the pitcher's mound, so it's pretty cool to see the whole field.
It is a very different view.
Yes.
Waiting on our friends in Birmingham to come up with a verdict on whether or not Kennedy is safe.
Yeah, I think they're looking at if she left back early. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Biloxi Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC?
We actually sold the twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
Peter Tan, I'm your man. Could do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
New Biggie Deals, you can snack any way you want. Because I'm not just a bag, I'm one of 3 Biggie Deals you can choose from. Shotgun.
Consider me a passenger princess.
A Biggie Deal for any sized hunger, only at Wendy's.
Ready to take the next step toward better mental health? At Gulfport Behavioral Health System, we offer supportive outpatient services for adults and adolescents, allowing patients to continue the road to recovery while fulfilling responsibilities at home, stress management skills and help patients navigate life's challenges. We're here for you 24/7. For a confidential assessment, call 800-831-1700 or visit gulfportbehavioral.com to learn more.
Still scoreless. Bottom of the 4th we go. Nobody's been able to crack the code so far. Nice crowd on hand. Definitely we see plenty of teal mixed in there with all the maroon. Another good crowd on hand. We're expecting more of the same tomorrow. And let's go back into that review at the end.
Yeah, you can see how early she left there, just off the bag. That was a great review by Mississippi State, just seeing that and understanding the situation there.
Yeah, really good job by Ricketts and company. Bottom of the 4th, Stiles, Carter, and Barbary, the 2, 3, and 4, facing Peyton Burnham. Burnham has been really good so far. 3 innings, giving up just 1 hit. It was a double to Schaefer last inning. She's walked 1. What what has stood out so far? Looking at Peyton Burnham and what she's been able to accomplish so far here today.
She really hasn't allowed the Bulldog offense to get great, solid contact, and a lot of it has been mishits. And, you know, she's mixing in that changeup. Kind of has that up and down movement, but she's done a great job so far of keeping them off balance and just making them miss hit.
Styles to the right side. Davison with another assist. She's been quite busy here today. And there's one out here in the bottom of the fourth. So here's Carter, starting her 29th game of the season today. Fly out to center, back in the first. You see Courtney Deifel just over the shoulder of Carter. She obviously has liked what she's seen out of her right-hander today, Burnham. There's a strike call on Carter, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, Burnham does a really good job just being behind Robin here and there as like a number 2 there. She's doing a great job so far today.
Yeah, I was really impressed with Timmerman as well last night. I thought she was wonderful. Just a freshman, Sailor Timmerman. Shut down, Mississippi State had a really good rally going when she came in, and she kind of closed the door on that.
Yeah, and I think it could possibly.
There's strike 3 called. First strikeout of the afternoon for Burnham.
Yeah, that was a good job by Burnham there, just getting it on the outside corner and freezing Carter there. You see how that goes so far on the outside corner, but also another good thing about that pitch is that Miller framed that really, really well.
Yeah, she's good. Really an outstanding catcher. There's first pitch swinging. Liner foul down the left field line by Barbary. Kennedy Miller, the catcher for Arkansas, a junior. Barbary, Blake, Sells, and Styles have started now all 44 games this year for the Bulldogs. Rounded out to second to end the bottom of the first. We talked about it a little bit in the open. Bulldogs have had 2 runners in scoring position so far. They still have yet to get a hit when they had a runner in scoring position. They're 0 for 3. So that was going to be a key today.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing I was thinking about earlier, you know, the Bulldogs jumped on Robin Heron pretty well yesterday. They were ready the first time through the lineup, but then Heron, the second and third time through, she adjusted her plan. And so, even still, I think with Timmerman coming in yesterday,
hit right on the line. Johnson, and that will end the bottom of the fourth. We'll continue those thoughts when we come back. We've played 4.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Ready to take the next step toward better mental health? At Gulfport Behavioral Health System, we offer supportive outpatient services for adults and adolescents, allowing patients to continue the road to recovery while fulfilling responsibilities at home, school, and in the community. Our evidence-based treatment methods help teach new coping and stress management skills that can help patients navigate life's challenges. We're here for you 24/7. For a confidential assessment, call 800-831-1700 or visit gulfportbehavioral.com to learn more.
Psoriasis had me looking for plaques, brushing off flakes, and searching for answers. Now, with Bimzelx, I'm back to clear skin.
Only Bimzelx targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Most people got 100% clear skin, some after the first dose. Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections and low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease have occurred. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems.
Start to say I'm back to clear skin with Bimzelx.
Ask your dermatologist about Bimzelx, also approved for psoriatic arthritis and HS.
Back here in Starkville, Mississippi State winning game 1 last night, 1-0. We've got another outstanding pictures in game 2 of this series. No score. Will Kumar alongside the former All-American Maddie Kennedy Farmer, along with the rest of our crew, Director Jacob Frost, our producer Nikki Ariana, and of course the rest of our SEC Network crew. Glad to have you on board on a Saturday afternoon. Great pitching again here today. We kind of felt we would have some dynamic duels in the circle, and I guess we've definitely seen that in the course of the first game and a half, Maddie.
Yeah, we absolutely have. And right now it looks like, there's not much that has happened in this game, but really it's just been all pitchers.
Look at that pitch by Faircloth.
Faircloth has really been fooling Bell on the off-speed today. I think in her first at-bat, you kind of saw that a little bit. She swung at 2 off-speed, swung and missed, and then another one there.
Good eye by Bell. Faircloth wanted that one. It's Bell, Riho, and Wyckoff, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for Arkansas here in the top of the 5th. Bell, line drive, picks it to left. And that's the first hit of the afternoon for Arkansas, as Faircloth went 4+ with no hits.
Yeah, and that was that off-speed, and this time she's getting hold of it up in the zone there. And that's one thing with an off-speed, you don't really want to leave it up in the zone like that, especially with a hitter like Bell. And she got on top of that and was able to hit a line drive through the infield there.
Yeah, you leave that up high, you can see some damage done against you.
For sure.
Here's Riho. Skies one into short center field. Silva calling off Styles, the shortstop. She makes the catch. And for the second time today, Riho flies out to the MSU center fielder.
Yes, we've seen Riho kind of take that swing a couple times this week, and it looks like she just misses the ball there. It's a violent swing, but really just getting under it and popping up there.
So Faircloth facing Wyckoff. She also flew out to Silva in center field her first time up. Faircloth today with 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, giving up that 1 base hit in 4 1/3. And Rivera comes out to talk to Faircloth with a 2-0 count to Wyckoff. All right, put your, of course I was going to say put your hitting shoes back on. I mean, once a hitter, always a hitter. How do these hitters start adjusting to what Faircloth and what Burnham is doing to them so far?
It's one of those things you have to look at what pitches you have gotten, what pitches your teammates have gotten, and hone in on the pitch that you want to hit, because pitchers aren't just going to magically come up with another pitch that you've never seen before in the middle of a game. And so whether you're Mississippi State or whether you're Arkansas, you have to just, if I was a hitter in this game, I think I would just pick a pitch and I'd go with it until you get 2 strikes and you have to foul off things. But before 2 strikes, pick what you're going to hit and stick to that plan. And obviously, also do something different than your teammates have done before. I think we've seen the same thing time after time during this game from hitters. And so going forward, making that adjustment.
Line drive the other way by Wyckoff. Nice piece of hitting right there. Went the other way, and Arkansas has something brewing here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see if you're Arkansas. Just touching it right through the infield there, just kind of what Bell did as well. But great job by Wyckoff, just punching it, got a pitch on the outside corner, and she didn't take a violent swing or anything. It was just putting her bat out there, kind of a 75% swing, and it worked. And now there's a runner in scoring position for Arkansas.
And Taryn Mowat-McKinney coming out. We talked a little bit about it last night. Samantha Rick is telling us this week why she has just shined as a pitching coach here at Mississippi State. She played and coached at the highest level. Said she was extremely competitive. And in fact, she continues to push that into her staff. And I think that breeds confidence, and that's obviously a big part. You better have some confidence in the circle.
Yeah, for sure. And I think a lot of things when it comes to coaching a team, it starts from the top down. Like, you can't expect your players to have a certain attitude if the coach doesn't. Coach McKinney is just a competitive coach, and she wants a competitive player when she played, and she really just wants to win. And it's kind of just, she's gritty and does everything she can to make that happen.
Yeah, Raylan Chafin will back that up 100%. She really helped Raylan. And helped Raylan have the kind of year that she had, all-conference year a season ago for Mississippi State. This is Miller, Kennedy Miller, lined out to Schaefer at second. That base hit for Wyckoff, the first of the weekend for her, after going 0 for 3 last night. Miller went 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. So 0 for 2 officially. 2 runners on. And I believe, looking back on my scorecard, I think this is just the second time all weekend that Arkansas has had 2 on in the same inning.
Yeah. And, you know, hitting is one of those things that are contagious.
Well, you definitely pitch just misses. 2-1 the counts. And obviously, with 2 hits in the last 3 batters, now all of a sudden,
momentum has shifted.
Yeah. And it gives these hitters some confidence against Faircloth, something that they didn't have through the first 4 innings.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. Once you see one of your teammates get a hit, you realize, okay, it's not impossible to do until you just go up there and take a swing, take a hack, and put the bat to ball. It's really a simple game whenever you kind of step back. I think we can overcomplicate it a lot, but really it's just about see ball, hit ball.
There you go. Simplify things. There's a strike called.
Hey,
and the crowd applauds. Full count. 2 on with only 1 out. Razorbacks trying to score first, and there's a liner to left, a base hit. And they'll hold the runner. Bell at third, and 3 hits in the last 4 at-bats for the Razorbacks. And Arkansas has figured out Faircloth.
Yeah, for sure. And 3 hits all in the same spot. Just pulling the ball there, getting the ball through the infield, and that's really all you got to do. It's, you know, one at bat, 1 pitch, 1 swing at a time. And really just pass the bat.
Failed to mention, that's Walker pinch running for Bell. Walker is at third, Wyckoff at second, and Miller at first. And a conversation in the circle. You saw the activity in the Bulldogs bullpen, and now Del Duca running for Wyckoff at second. That just shows you right now where Courtney Deifel and her thought process is.
Absolutely. Just putting runners on there. But really, you know, we're kind of hearing Arkansas fans are calling the Hogs right now. Yes. So you feel that momentum shift towards Arkansas. And that's huge for them, especially in a away environment like this at Mississippi State, just to be able to have that little bit of home feel. That's what I noticed.
Here's Davison trying to give those Razorback fans some more to cheer about. She struck out looking her first time. Bases are juiced. They're full of Razorbacks. And it's 3-0 the count to Davison, and there's nowhere to put Carly Davison if you're Alyssa Faircloth. There you see some of the Razorback faithful donning some headgear there. There's a strike call taking on the way with Davison.
And this count is certainly in favor of Davison right now. Just she's ahead in the count.
Faircloth has come back to make it full at 3-2.
It's one of those things as a hitter, you got to know that Faircloth doesn't want to walk you right now because their space is low. There's nowhere to put you. And so as a hitter, you understand she's probably going to give you something to hit.
Davison just gets a piece of it, fouls it straight back.
And then on the flip side of things, also Faircloth knowing that Davison probably knows the exact same thing that she has to pitch a strike, but you can play with those margins and throw something off a little bit. Just see if you can get her to chase.
Faircloth, the 3-2.
Hey, ay, 2-2.
Check that. Now it's 3-2. Now the count is full. Scoreboard threw me off for a moment.
It did me as well.
And there's ball 4, and Davison gets the ribby. And Arkansas has scored its first run of the weekend.
Yeah, that was an incredible at bat by Davison there, just taking the pitches and seeing it, not getting too big.
And here comes Taryn Bullock McKinney, and I believe the day is done for Alyssa Faircloth. Boy, she was dealing the first 4 innings. Bill started this inning with a hit. We'll tell you who will replace her here in the top of the 5th. Arkansas scored first and leads it 1-0.
There's a volunteer you won't find anywhere else, and it's for life.
Big time SEC experience in a small town, connecting hundreds of thousands of Bulldogs across the globe.
Parents be leaders in cybersecurity, meteorology, interior design, healthcare, and so much more. One visit is all it takes. Just come for a day, and you'll be a Bulldog for life. Change your life. Change the world.
Success can look different to everyone. And today, a successful life can be a lot of different things.
What's in your hand?
Oh, it's my little projects. I made it.
However you choose to live your life, H&R Block is there for you. For when you go back to school. For when your art isn't starving you anymore. For when your success looks like a failure to your parents. For when your 9-to-5 funds your true passion. For life outside the box.
And the new pitcher for Mississippi State replacing Faircloth. She's the transfer from Middle Tennessee, Gulf Breeze, Florida. She's had herself quite a season so far. 8-0 and an earned run average eye-popping 1.18.
Yeah, Layla Hammond has really been great for Mississippi State this season as well. And we haven't seen her pitches much recently, and so I think coming in to an SEC game like this, just going to be fun to watch, see what she does as a sophomore here as her first season in the SEC. And it's going to get a little bit of a different look than we saw from Faircloth earlier. You know, Eamon throws a little bit slower than Faircloth, and it's going to be going from lefty to right.
The strikeout to walks ratios, the numbers that jump off the page for me, Maddie. 59 strikeouts, just 9 walks this year. Already average a little over 1 strikeout in an inning, which is not bad at all. Basically 6.5 to 1, the ratio of strikeouts to walks. Facing the leadoff hitter, Reagan Johnson. Tough situation for Eamon coming in. Bases are loaded. 1 out. A bases loaded walk to Davison just gave Arkansas its first lead and its first run of the weekend. Stops the streak of 11 scoreless innings against MSU pitching.
Tutu. Hey, stay. Tutu, 1-1.
Johnson was 0 for 3, reached on the fielder's choice last night. 0 for 2 today. Caught looking to start the game and then grounded out to Princess over at first to end the 3rd. There's back-to-back strikeouts called. Or strikes called, I should say. The
2-2.
Something to note here, Will, is that Mississippi State is playing in because they know they cannot get a double play on a runner like Reagan Johnson. And, you know, with 1 out, bases loaded, that's what you typically see teams do is go middles back and try to get the double play with Reagan Johnson. You just can't.
Piece of hitting there by Reagan Johnson. Didn't try to do too much. And she's got her first base knock of the weekend.
Yeah, I really like this from this Arkansas lineup right now. None of the hitters are trying to do too much. Just put bat to ball and then all getting line drives through the infield.
Del Duca, the pinch runner, scored there after Walker scored on the bases loaded walk to Davison, and it's 2-0 Arkansas. Something that they had difficulty last night against Peja Gould. They couldn't get a hit with a runner on base. Today, they're 3 for 6 with runners on. 2 for 2 with runners in scoring position. And all that damage is being done here in the 5th. Miller and Davison, Arkansas with a 4 spot here in the top of the 5th.
Just another one. Passing the bat here. That was an incredible swing, a beautiful swing. Just line drop to the wall there. But great job. Arkansas now up. 3-0.
Bain with a couple of ribbies. And here's McDowell. McDowell gets a base hit up the middle. That will score 1 as Johnson scores. And what a top of the 5th inning for the Razorbacks.
It really is an incredible inning for the Razorbacks here. Like I said, hitting is contagious, and it really just takes one spark to make something like this happen. And it's not like they're all huge swings. They're just getting to the infield, nice line drives, not trying to do too much.
Faircloth had a no-hitter going into the 5th inning. Here's the 9th.
What a swing from Dakota Kennedy. That ball was out of here for the moment it left her bat. That's just the type of hitter that she is, now putting Arkansas up 8-0 and Mississippi State in trouble of a run goal.
Yeah, that has changed. What a this is completely turned around.
That was an incredible swing, just on the upper outer half, and she just got all of that ball.
Yeah, that's a big swing and a big fly for Dakota Kennedy. First home run of the weekend for either team. And Taryn McKinney out there talking with not only the third base umpire, Ronald White, but now coming in and talking with Anthony Smalls before coming out to talk to her right-handed hurler. We have not seen this against Amon all year.
No, not at all. And it really just shows you how quick this game can flip on a dime. We were coming into this inning, and now here we are.
We were trying to figure out who was going to crack the code. Well, Arkansas obviously has not only cracked it, they've broken that thing wide open.
Yeah, they really have.
Just so impressive out of the Arkansas hitters, and this is what we saw and what we expected. We thought this was going to be a great matchup. How would Arkansas's potent offense fare against Mississippi State's elite pitching staff? And for the first game and a half, it was all Mississippi State.
Yeah.
But the tide has turned here in the 5th.
Yep.
And now, Taryn McKinney coming back and talking with Samantha Ricketts down that third base line, and Amon yet to retire anyone. He's given up 4 runs on 4 hits. A double and a home run definitely helping the cause for Arkansas. Razorbacks 5 for 5 today with runners in scoring position, and all of those have been here in the 5th. 5 has been the magic number so far for Arkansas in this one.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about in the open today. Just you want to see those, when the opportunities are given to you, you want to maximize on them. And we saw a lot of runners left on base yesterday from both teams. And Arkansas doing a great job here getting their runners when they're on base, getting them around and scoring very quickly.
Oh yeah, already 9 Razorbacks have come to the plate here in the top of the 5th. Bell is waiting to see who she will face in the circle for Mississippi State. Courtney Geifel is wondering as well. She's walking toward the home plate area.
It's looking like we're going to see Delaney Everett.
Talking with Samantha Ricketts after the game last night, she said we might be seeing some Delaney Everett here today, and sure enough, as Eamon's Day is done, we'll tell you about Delaney Everett when we come back. It's all Arkansas here in the top of the fifth.
The great thing about being a technologist is the amount of ways you can apply your skills, and working at Fidelity, anything that you work on is going to be applicable and meaningful.
We have applications and things that people use every day. Those programs need to be made and maintained.
You're really able to seek opportunities where you can move from project to project.
I'm always interested in what I'm doing, and it fascinates me.
Every Domino's pizza is half off right now. Plus, I heard their new slice sauce is free with pan or stuffed crust. Yeah, basically, I just gave away the secret that they're giving away the secret sauce at Domino's.
MLB.TV on ESPN is your home for every out-of-market game, live or on demand. Get your favorite teams plus MLB Network and app features like syncing your stats, key plays, bets, and fantasy all in one place. Sign up now for MLB.TV in the ESPN app.
So here's Delaney Everett trying to stop the bleeding here in the top of the fifth inning as Arkansas has scored 8 runs so far, and there's still just one out. Everett out of Oakdale, California. You see her numbers. Just her 4th appearance of the year. And so far, she has won her decision and has not allowed an earned run.
Yeah, and she's had 3 2/3 innings pitched on the year so far. I know she was coming back from injury earlier in the year, and so now we're getting a chance to see Delaney Everett and see what she has now.
She had her moments last year, but once again, dealing with the injury, definitely hurt. This is her first appearance against SEC competition. Facing Bell, who started this merry-go-round here in the 5th with a leadoff hit, and that broke up the no-no by Fairclough. So last night, only Kennedy and Bain got base hits against Peja Gould, and they didn't have any today, did Arkansas, through 4. But the Razorbacks and their hitters have been dynamic here in the top of the 5th. I mean, ferocious at the plate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And now with Bell back up here, taking a violent swing right there, fouling it off down the right side, and Bell's not a hitter you want to play around with.
No, not at all. She's got 12 home runs on the year. She's driven in 44. It's just crazy when I look down at the team hitting numbers coming into the 5th. Arkansas, 0 for 11, and now they're 7 for 19 at the plate.
Yeah, and they did all of that with 1 out. And so,
yeah, you're right, because Rijo had the fly out to center, and that was the second batter that Fairclough faced.
Yep.
Seven straight have reached, and that's a rip off the glove of Carberry as Bell smokes one. And the hit parade continues.
That ball was absolutely smoked and caught Barbary off guard there. Just honestly, it's one of those things. You got to have a reaction there, but that's very difficult to play. She really smoked that ball.
Oh my goodness, they don't call that the hot corner for nothing.
Not at all.
And actually, Barbary wasn't even playing in, and that thing got to her in a hurry.
Says this one, Styles hardly hit, but Styles able to make the grab.
There's a swing and miss to Rijo. She's so far the only Razorback that's been retired here in the 5th. And like you mentioned before the break, Bulldogs got to be careful now with the run rule.
Yeah, they have to score them when they come back in.
We talked about Arkansas's offense last night and how they have dominated coming into this series. Out of their 33 wins, 20 of the 33 have been run rule.
Man, that's crazy.
That is remarkable. There's a line drive. Snag by Styles at short. And there's 2 outs.
Good job, Everett, getting this second out here. It's been a long time since the Little Dogs have gotten an out this inning so far, but a good job.
Yeah.
And now, I guess Rio is his first and second out.
That's stopped a streak of 8 straight Razorbacks that reached against MSU pitching. So here's Wyckoff. She re-enters. Remember, Del Duca ran for her earlier in this inning. Everett last year went 10-2 with a solid 2.92 earned run average. All 3 of her appearances, now 4 this year, have all been in relief. And as you mentioned, Maddie, an injury earlier this year. She missed the first 16 games with the injury. Last year, she ranked 6th in the conference in strikeout to walk ratio. There's ball 4. As Wyckoff reaches for the second time this inning. Bell goes to second. And here's Kennedy Miller come to the plate. And to take off some of her catching equipment. She singled and scored earlier in this inning. It's been an extraordinary top of the 5th for Arkansas. Everett gets ahead of Miller.
Yeah, and Everett really faced with a task here, just coming in knowing that the momentum is all on Arkansas's side, and so having the ability, just you have to kind of hone that in and just pitch your game.
Usually it's Mississippi State that does some serious damage from the 5th inning on this year. And there's Everett defending her position. The top of the 5th. However, 13 batters come to the plate as the Razorbacks have exploded with an 8-run top of the 5th.
It really was a hitting parade in this top of the 5th. And Arkansas now with 8 runs on the board. And ended it off with that big swing from Kennedy.
Closely. When every line is considered, every detail refined. When design and performance come together as one, all you see is everything you want. The Dell XPS.
You want it so bad, go get it, I dare ya.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy chicken sandwich a total upgrade. More crunch, more flavor, with heat that just hits. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Oh, more cheese. The Applebee's OM Cheeseburger is back, now with more cheese. Our juicy bacon cheeseburger served on a sizzling skillet of cheese. Too much cheese? Never. The OM Cheeseburger for $11.99, only at Applebee's.
Kohlmeyer back here alongside Maddie Kennedy Farmer as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Arkansas in fine shape to try to add to that. Last year they had 23 program record, and that shattered it. But this year, 20 and counting. If the Bulldogs don't get a run in this inning, you can add another run rule victory for Arkansas this year. It'll be Ernstess Bernardini and Rivera scheduled against Peyton Burnham. Tell you what, it's got to be Christmas morning right now for Peyton Burnham after getting an 8 spot on the top of the 5th.
Absolutely. It takes a little bit of stress away for a pitcher.
Catch, and the Bulldogs are down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, for the Bulldogs here, it's understanding that you're not going to get it done in one swing, and so just try and pass the bat exactly like Arkansas did in the top half of this inning. And Arkansas is a good hitting team for a reason, and they put up the numbers that they do for a reason. And I think we were shown what.
There's a liner right to Kennedy by Bernardini, and there's 2 outs. By the way, Casey Wood is in right field, the junior for Arkansas. And it's up to Des Rivera to try to keep this one going. Bulldogs have scored over 63% of their runs have come in the 5th inning or later this year. They're going to need some of that here if they want to stay alive. And there's a bouncer to McDowell and Burnham. And the Razorbacks complete the deal as they win it. They run rule the Bulldogs 8-0. The 21st run rule victory of the year for Arkansas. Very impressive. Good work today, Maddie. How about some final impressions?
Yeah, really, Peyton Burnham pitched the gem of the game today. And then Arkansas, their lineup just coming out in the top of the 5th. They're scoring all their runs, just hit one hit at a time. And understanding one swing wasn't going to do it, and that cherry on top with Kennedy's big swing there.
So the Bulldogs dominate the Dogs here today in Game 2, and that sets up the rubber match tomorrow. And Maddie and I will be here for that one. It'll be an early start, 11 o'clock airtime here in Starkville. But for now, that will wrap up our coverage today from News Park as the 21st run rule victory of the year for Arkansas, 8-0 over the Bulldogs. So for Maddie Kennedy, Farmer, outstanding SSN Thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And don't forget Game 3 tomorrow here at 11 a.m.
The finer things at Domino's come in black and gold boxes, like their Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. Just look at all that garlic and Parmesan. And just when you think this couldn't get any better, it now comes with Domino's new slice sauce for free. Pizza with the perfect sauce for dipping? Yeah, that's fine by me. Mix and match any 2-topping Parmesan stuffed crust pizzas for $10.99 each and get the slice sauce for free.
With psoriatic arthritis, pain in my stiff, swollen joints was often a battle in the morning. Now with Benzelix, I'm back to less joint pain and stiffness. Only Benzelix targets and blocks IL-17A plus F to calm inflammation. Benzelix can deliver fast, lasting relief from joint pain and stiffness, less fatigue, and for some, zero joints. Serious side effects like suicidal thoughts and behavior, infections, and low ability to fight them, liver problems, and inflammatory bowel disease. Tell your doctor if these happen or worsen, or fevers, chills, muscle aches, or cough occur, or you've had a vaccine or plan to. Before starting, get checked for infections, tuberculosis, and liver problems. Start to save on your back to less joint pain and stiffness with Benzelix. Ask your doctor about Benzelix.
and
The pace of today's economy can leave business owners feeling overwhelmed and outdone.
Not with the most powerful QuickBooks ever on the Intuit platform. With a team of AI agents who tackle jobs for you, more than payrolls ready. Just get rid of leads and trust an expert on your behalf to solve problems with you.
With the right team and the right tools, they can outdo anything that's holding their business back.
Outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
Water spots?
Not on my watch.
Looks like our job here is done. This takes care of that. See what Delta can do.
It was something that no one had ever seen before, ever.
And an ice cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in a parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your local store car, or standing in the fan section all day long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Southern Ag Services and Alliance Ag Risk Management have deep roots in farming communities in Mississippi and the Mid-South. Using crop insurance and research-based agronomy, our strategies will minimize your production risks and maximize your economic returns. You'll get years of farming experience and local successes to help you make solid decisions. Alliance Ag Risk Management and Southern Ag Services, 662-268-8006.
Ever imagine one company could transform how you live and work? With C-Spire, you're connected with advanced technology that enhances everything you do. How do you order your morning coffee? Order my usual. How you secure your company's data? Even how you implement AI.
like our job here is done. This takes care of that. See what Delta can.
I am insensitive. I have a tendency to pay more attention to the things that I need. Sometimes I drink too much. Sometimes I test your trust. Sometimes I don't know why you stay with me. I'm hard to love, oh, I don't make it easy. Well, I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, You say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. I am a short fuse. I am a wrecking ball, crashing into your heart like I do. You're like a Sunday morning, full of grace and full of Jesus. I wish that I could be more like you. I'm hard to love, oh, I don't make it easy. Well, I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, You say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. Love me good. Girl, you've given me a million second chances, and I don't ever wanna take you for granted. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Hard to love, no, I don't make it easy. And I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, You say that you need me. I don't deserve it, but that you love me. Don't make it easy. Well, I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, You say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. You love me good. Love me good.
Hi, this is Alex Kantrowitz. I'm the host of Big Technology Podcast, a longtime reporter, and an on-air contributor to CNBC. And if you're like me, you're trying to figure out how artificial intelligence is changing the business world and our lives. So each week on Big Technology, I host key actors from the companies building AI tech and outsiders trying to influence it, asking where this is all going. Places like NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon. So if you want to be smart with your wallet, your career choices, and at dinner parties, listen to Big Technology Podcast right here on Spotify.
Hello, folks. It's Ben McKenzie here. In my new book, Easy Money, journalist Jacob Silverman and I descend into the deep world of cryptocurrency. And, well, we shed light on what I'm going to call one of the greatest
Machine for our community.
There's a hit out to left field. This one is gone.
Cadence Bank.
Talk about it all. Listen to Easy Money.
Better over time.
Hi, I'm Linus Sebastian.
I'm Luke Lafrenius.
And together we host The WAN Show, a once-a-week podcast about technology, the tech industry, and the decade plus that we've spent covering them.
There will be tech, there will be tips, and there will be many side quests and tangents.
That's the best part! We're just two dudes who love tech hanging out, and you can consider this your formal invitation to join us.
Catch the show every Friday here on Spotify, or go through our previous uploads right now.
Do it, you know you wanna.
Didn't really